Detroit. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Out of the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
All right. What's up?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets it forward and still got a yard out of that. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. That's caught for the first. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10, or on the Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains. On the quick, right?
18, what's up?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
18, what's up?
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And what a hit there. She faced the press for moving the chains that time. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Landed it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They send a man in motion. Quarterback run here. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. By a man, he's in the clear. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Goes for 32 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on first. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Another one for Gibbs. He made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. All right.
It's Mixon on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 43. Now it's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. And it won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. The offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
All right.
Mixon gets it again on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on first down. He's denied the score as they finally get him down to 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
The kicker on.
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You tried bringing down one of these NFL rookies in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go. Go.
Heads out on the bootleg. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Caught quickly on the slant. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing is Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, right.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, their biggest security blanket is running backs are. But the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 70 Lions. 70
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Has a hole left, room to run. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point is up and good for the slot. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. 1st down, Stroud. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to throw it. Finding Collins. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
All right.
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. Look what bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Blocking 18. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. The Lions double their lead to 14.
Texans 14. Joey Sly set
All
to
set
kick
for the
off.
kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Texans take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Stroud dumps it off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field. Here we go.
Mixon on the toss. Keeps away from one. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stolen hands got in the way there. Trying to get here to Nico Collins. And what will they dial up on third and short?
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Stroud now. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the 2nd half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Chandler, ready.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
3rd and 11.
Cut, ready. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Screen here for Gibbs. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The throw is caught. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Texans 21. Joey Sly sets the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
19 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Again, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time.
I do.
We see that throw.
Put the body on the line for his team. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Texans, 1st down.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37. They go play action on 1st down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he has this down to the 34. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Cowboy 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Go.
This time it's a passing play. Got a lot behind this one. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And motion him out of the backfield left. Stroud from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. There it is, dropping. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally picked up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Texans, 1st down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
In the red zone now. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Texans.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 35.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.